Hi besties, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to start with some builder gel from Light Elegance, and what we're going to do today is our first fall nails of 2020. I'm really excited to do some fall nails because I'm sick of summer. And honestly, I feel like I'm kind of 1 foot in summer and 1 foot in fall because the nights are getting cooler here and the mornings are staying cooler for longer, so it feels like fall is grabbing a hold and summer is losing its grip, and I couldn't be happier for cooler weather. Oh, I want to wear a sweater and some sweats. So I'm just building a simple shelf here that we are going to do the plastic bag or plastic wrap technique on. I have built 3 of the other nails, and we're just going to do that technique on 2 of these. The other 3 nails are going to be polished with some striping tape. They're going to look super cute and go with what we're doing really well, I think. This entire look is really inspired by the Pantone color board for fall this year. I really am inspired by all of those colors. So what I did was paint that shelf with black polish from Modelones, and now we're coming in with the solid cream gel from Modelones. And what that's going to do is when we make the wrinkles with this plastic bag, it's going to go ahead and expose that gel underneath in certain spots and give us some cragginess around it, so that when we rub in this chrome powder, it won't stick to the actual solid cream gel. It will only stick to the polish that was underneath it. And so we're going to get this real crackly, marbly sort of effect from it. And I just think it really came out cute. And it was actually sort of a mistake, but the more I looked at it, the more I was like, you know what, I ain't mad at it, so let's keep it. And once you get it completely encapsulated, filed, and top coated, the effect ends up being really, really pretty. So I can't wait for you to see it at the end. Now we're just going to come in with some clear. And I don't have any clear from Light Elegance, so I'm using some enail couture. I want to call it candy jelly. I think it's called candy jelly, and we're going to encapsulate it with that clear builder gel. Now, I don't know, is fall starting to take effect in your area? Let me know in the comment section. Have you tried this technique? I want to hear about your experiences using the plastic wrap or plastic bag technique. I actually had just run out of plastic wrap. I had done some freezing of some food, and so I was out, so I just clipped a little bit of a bag from the produce section at the market, and it worked just fine. So if you're in a pinch, don't look in your drawers. You might have something that'll work. Now I'm going to, instead of use polish on this one, because I want more of a full, almost wrinkled silk, or yeah, I guess wrinkled chrome silk look, I'm just going to do it the same exact technique, but with the builder gel itself to give me more, you get more actual ridges from that. And I accidentally had sat back in my chair and didn't realize I wasn't under the camera when I did the plastic bag part. I'm so sorry, you guys, but I did. This is what it looked like after I pulled the bag off. And I did just sort of want to take that file and hit around the corners to make sure there weren't any places where when I encapsulate it, I would miss with the gel. So I was just smoothing out right around that cuticle area to make sure that you don't want any spots where there's empty space under your nail or inside your nail. That's not good. Now I'm going to come in and just paint that with black, making sure to be really, really thin, so I just color it and I don't fill any of those spaces. You just want to make sure that you get the color in all the nooks and crannies. And anything that's on the skin, of course, I'm going to clean that up before I cure. One thing you do want to be careful when you put that plastic bag on, really watch your skin. Maybe even put some Vaseline around your finger or something to keep that from curing to your skin, because you really, really don't want to start an allergy situation by curing gel to your skin. Now we're just burnishing that mustardy gold color into the nail, and we're going to encapsulate that, although I'm not going to show encapsulating that. Now after I have gone on ahead and done all the filing, you saw filing in the last video. It's hard to file on camera with my non-dominant. Honestly, my non-dominant is it's the hardest one to do the videos with, so it's hard for me to show the filing with that. But I'm just coming into the spots where I kind of messed up a little and filed off. I wouldn't even call it a mess up. It was just like, there's no way, you've got to get the thinness and the shape right. So if anything got filed away, I wanted to make sure that I filled it in with the gold. Now I'm just going to mix up a color, because the color I had in my mind is not something I have in my collection, and we all know I do love to mix some colors. So I took one of the blues from the Mefa collection, it's number 12 out of the Perfect 20, and mixed it with some of that gray from the modelones cream gel, which is 007. And I kind of like it, but I'm still on the fence as I mix it. I'm like, it's not quite deep enough. I didn't want it to be a super dark color, but like a medium gray blue. And so we're adding a little black to bring some depth, and a little more blue, a lot more blue to go with that gray. And then we're just mixing, and I'm really starting to like what I'm seeing here. I am going to scrape off that tool and then mix the rest of that gray in, just to make sure we get that color really good and mixed. You don't want to be leaving, unless you're going for a streaky polish look or a swirly polish look, you want to make sure you get everything mixed in to give a smooth, consistent color. And I feel like, oh wow, I feel like that keeps going out of focus. And I'm just going to show the pinky nail getting polished, but all three of the blank nails right now are going to get polished. 2 coats in this pretty blue color that we created. And if you have those 3 colors, you could easily recreate this. It wasn't difficult. Took a couple of tries to get it just right. Here we are with the second coat, but I'm really happy with the shade, and it perfectly matches what I had in my mind to go with this red and this mustardy gold color. Now I found in my striping tape a tape that's kind of matches that gold color, so we're going to go ahead and do a line down each one of the nails. And make sure when you use striping tape, you cut a little short and fully encapsulate with your top coat, because if you don't, it is definitely going to lift up. Trust me, had to happen. And even with good top coats, it's a thin layer. So we're going to save those special 2 for last. But it's a thin layer, so if you catch that on something, it could easily rip it up, and then you've got a weird line in your nail. Trust me, it has definitely happened to me. Oh my goodness. Look at how pretty that is. Look at how pretty that is. Oh. I absolutely love that. It almost looks like some kind of weird lace. I don't know. I'm just really happy. Now this to me looks like silk, just laid out with wrinkles in it. Not wrinkles, but you know, like if you were to just flutter it across a bed or a couch or a chair or something. Oops, I went out of frame. I'm so sorry about that, you guys, but I'm going to give you a nice shot of it right here. Oh, I love how that looks. And here's the finished set. Be sure to let me know in the comment section, are you ready for fall? Is this a set you would wear for fall? And don't forget to click my buttons before you leave, because that helps the channel grow. Thank you so much for coming by today, and we'll see you later. Have a good one. Bye.